So hey guys, Isha Catherine this side. I welcome you all in this wonderful session. So today we are going to start with vocab. This vocabulary is something that you need to give 10 to 15 minutes in your day to vocab, and what you have to do, just 5 words a day. That's it. If you will give 10 to 15 minutes in a day to your vocabulary and just learn 5 minutes, just believe me, you will going to improve a lot in your vocab. So, first of all, why vocabulary is important? You all know that why vocabulary is important. The students which I teach to, they usually ask me that they ask me that we can't speak in English properly in front of someone. We don't have confidence. So instead of giving attention to our vocabulary, we should focus on our simple English. I agree with this, that yes, but when you will focus on your simple English, but focus on vocab too, because it will help you in your writing skills. Because what students do while they are writing, article, or they are writing whatever report or anything. Then, for example, you have started article. I have seen a lot of students whom I teach. For example, they use the word important so many times in one paragraph. They have used important for 1 time or 2 times or 3 times. It's so irritating for the examiner and for the reader to read it. It's literally very pathetic and very frustrating sometimes. So instead of if you have used the word important 2 times in one paragraph, and you want to use that word again in some or the other line, don't use important, use essential, crucial, vital. Use some synonyms of that. So for that, vocab is so important that you should know that instead of using that particular word which we are using from our childhood, or which we usually use, instead of that we can use something else that will show the other person that yeah, you know something. So without any wasting your time, I will start with the session. Okay. So the session which I have given the name is 5 words a day. Just give 10 to 15 minutes in a day and learn 5 words a day. See, vocabulary is something that you cannot, even anything in this world you can't learn, you can't understand, you can't become perfect in that, you can't improve until and unless you don't practice. These words you need to practice in your day. If you are learning 5 words, use in your communication, in your conversation with your friend, or just stand in front of the mirror and start speaking and where I can use these words. So that's what we need to practice a lot. Practice speaking. Okay, so our first word of the day is abate. So what is the word? Abate. It's abate. So the meaning of abate is to reduce an amount or to make something lessen. For example, like you are reducing the thing basically. You are reducing the amount of degree or amount, or lessening the things. For example, I will give you an example. Like the day I abated the amount of time, the day I abated the amount of time spending on social media, from that day I literally started improving in my academics. So what you have done, that you have reduced your amount of time that you were spending on your social media. You abated that time, means you reduced that time. Now from that day you seriously started rising, improving in your academics. So this what we are dealing with. Instead of using reduce, that I reduced my amount of time at social media that I was spending, instead of using that, you can use abate. That I abated, the day I abated the amount of time that I was spending on the social media, I literally improved. I literally started improving in my academics. So similar words can be abate. This word is usually, you will ask me, I know, that we have not heard, we have not listened this word earlier. So it's abate. The similar word that you can use. It's similar. I will tell you similar words, but you have to give me antonyms of each word. Okay. So do not forget the homework. At least 3 antonyms I want from you in the comment section. Okay. So abate, similar words are abate, moderate and subsede. There is another word which is similar to this, means the pronunciation is similar but the meaning is different and you can't use it. It's not a similar similar word, but the pronunciation is similar. So people get confused in this. Abate, it's abet, A-B-E-T, abet. What's the meaning of abet? Now the meaning, what is the word? Abet. Now what's the meaning of abet? The meaning of abet is that you are encouraging an individual to do something wrong, to do some wrong act. Means, for example, you are abating your friend to do an illegal act, that is stealing a pen from his or her teacher. So that's a wrong thing that you are encouraging, that yeah, you should do that. So this is what you are abating. You are encouraging that person to do something wrong. So that's what's meaning of abet. Okay. It's a similar, means the pronunciation is similar, meaning is way too far, means it's so different. The meaning is different but the pronunciation is same. So abet, abate, abet, abate, abet. Okay, that's all. Now the second word. What's the second word? Abscond. Second word is abscond. Now what is the meaning of abscond? The meaning of abscond is to leave secretly, basically escape. It's basically escaping from somewhere. You are escaping from somewhere basically. Let's take an example of this. The prisoner escaped. The prisoner absconded from the prison at that night. So basically what we are saying that prisoner absconded means escaped from the prison at that night. So instead of using the word escaped we can use abscond. So that prisoner absconded from the prison at that night. So this is how you can use the word. Okay. This is quite easy words that I am telling you that instead of using this word escape, you can use abscond in your particular sentence. Okay. So because I know students who know only the word escape, they will use everywhere. They will use escape, and escape. So instead of using word, you have the vocab of that. Another word, abscond. Now the third word, adulterate. Now this is not the word that you are thinking, because I have seen most of the students, they think that the meaning of adulterate, from the word it looks like that the meaning of adulterate can be that when the child hits the puberty. No, it's not that. So the meaning of adulterate is not what you are thinking. Okay, the meaning of adulterate is to make something impure, to make some pure thing impure. That's what it means. It's nothing else. Adulterate means to make impure. That is alloy. So alloy, the word alloy you must have read in your 9 to 10 standards in your science, chemistry. So chemistry, that in gold we mix copper, so it makes alloy. So you have read this term in your chemistry in your 9 to 10 standard. You must have read this word. But this word is basically we use for the science words, for the science. It's a scientific word. It's a scientific term. We use this word for chemistry. For our day-to-day life conversation that we usually talk with someone, we usually communicate with someone. For that we cannot use this word. But this I have written this word just because to make you understand what is the meaning of adulterate. So the meaning of adulterate is simple: to make something impure. That's it. The similar word is pollute and temper. And do not forget to give me 3 antonyms of each word. Okay, it's your homework. Do not forget it. Okay. Now, what is the fourth word? The fourth word is advocate. You must have heard this word before. Advocate, the lawyer. Right? Lawyer, advocate. You must have an advocate. The profession, advocate, an advocate. So advocate is basically to, what's the purpose, what's the work of a lawyer, of an advocate. If I am a lawyer, or and if for example I go to a lawyer and I want that lawyer, that person to solve my case, okay, so what he will do, or what that lawyer will do, of course that lawyer will speak in favor of me, मेरे फेवर में वो बात करेगा, right? So मेरे फेवर में करेगा, to speak in favor of. That's what the meaning of advocate. And और advocate का काम भी यही होता है, to speak in favor of the client. Okay, so client के favor में जब कोई बात हो रही है तो advocate, that person, the profession is also an advocate. Okay, an advocate. The word, if you talk about the profession, it's a profession. Advocate is also a profession. So the lawyer, what the lawyer का काम क्या होता है? What's the lawyer do? He speaks in favor of his client, right? So that's what the advocate means. That you can use this word in your conversation, in your writing part, in your writing skills. You can use this word advocate to speak in favor of. Similar words are support, right? Okay, let's come to fifth word. The fifth word is aesthetic. Aesthetic. Now, what's the meaning of aesthetic? The meaning of aesthetic is concerning the appreciation of beauty, or you can say sensitive to beauty. Now, how you can remember this word aesthetic? Aesthetic comes from, it's some kind of similar to artistic, right? The artist, who talented with someone, who are artists, painters and all, who are like that. So aesthetic is concerned with the appreciation of beauty, or you can say sensitive to beauty. So when you hear this, sensitive to beauty, who is sensitive to beauty? Sensitive beauty. Okay. Sensitive to beauty. Who is sensitive to beauty? Beauty की तरफ कौन sensitive होता है? Who is sensitive to beauty? So it should be clicked in your mind. Yeah. When you hear this, sensitive to beauty, you should remember the aesthetic. The aesthetic meaning is sensitive to beauty. Who is sensitive to beauty? Artistic. Artist people are sensitive to beauty. So artistic. So similar word is artistic and tasteful. So it's these are the tricks that you should know, that how you have to remember the things. How you have to remember the words. Aesthetic is some kind of similar to artistic, and the similar word is also of the aesthetic is artistic and sensitive to beauty. Who is sensitive to beauty? Artists. People are sensitive. So artistic. Okay, this word is quite good. Aesthetic. The person who is sensitive to beauty. So the pronunciation problem is there. Yeah, there are two words which look like, the pronunciation look like similar to this. First is atheist. Atheist who do not believe in God. Simple. Atheist who believe in God. Atheist who don't believe in God. Okay. Second word is aesthetic. 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 What is the second word? Aesthetic. Aesthetic means scent. Some you all know who meditate a lot. Meditating people. They are meditators. There are some meditating people whom we call sant. Okay. So those are known as ascetic. So atheist, ascetic. I am just telling you all these things. That you should know that there are some words who look like similar, pronunciation looks similar to that word, and I have gave you the meaning also. So that's it. These are the 5 words. Okay. First word was abate, abscond, adulterate, advocate, aesthetic. that's it for today. You have to give me 3 antonyms. You can see I have written, your homework is to give me 3 antonyms, at least 3 antonyms of each word that we have discussed in this video. Okay, so that's it. Vocab is important. I know you understand this, that vocab is literally important for our writing part and for even to make our English to the next level. Do practice these words at your home, okay, and I will see you tomorrow with another session of 5 words a day. So till then, take care, have a good day.